my sleeper tonight, I'm gonna actually say TJ Hockenson here at ADP 110. So, kind of want to just paint a picture for you here to where, as we talked about, like kind of valuing the tight end position too high, I think can be a mistake in many drafts, right? Where if you try to draft a tight end too high and you miss, or some other tight ends severely outscore your tight end, you've lost massively, not only at the tight end position, but also who you could have drafted at that spot as well. So I think Hawkinson is a very sneaky play to where, let's just say in the scenario you totally punt the tight end position in the first 9 rounds. In a kind of a standard lineup league, you're really solidifying your starting lineup and possibly even getting like your first bench player to where, if you do have an injury, you got a pretty solid group of position players you can play week in, week out. And if you listen to our show and you grab sleepers like Noah Fant later down the line, or maybe Dolchich, and you want to maybe ride them out for like the first 6 weeks, while Hawkinson's most likely going to be on the PUP list to start the season. But instead, like I said, in this scenario where instead of grabbing somebody like a Kincaid or a Pitts or someone, and maybe right in that range, you grab somebody like a Kamara. Even your boy Aaron Jones I brought up, where Kamara, Aaron Jones, Zay Flowers, or Kyler Murray's your QB1. These are all players all in the 6th round to where you're, like I said, you're solidifying your starting lineup that much stronger. And what you're betting on is you're going to get a healthy Hawkinson comeback for the second half of the year. You can plug him in during your playoff run, and then you got even a stronger starting lineup. So hopefully I painted a good picture, a good scenario there where if you're patient enough to grab maybe Hawkinson in the 10th round, I would not mind doing that.
No, I love the call there with TJ Hawkinson because what wins fantasy championships? It's all about upside, right? So what pick in the 10th round has more upside than TJ Hawkinson? TJ Hawkinson, when he comes back, I think it may take a few games to get back into the swing of things, but if he can be 85% of what he was last season, just getting back from the ACL, he's still going to be a top five tight end, probably top six tight end, and that's only 85%. If he comes back and he's TJ Hawkinson, then you find yourself a league winning player in the 10th round. It's TJ Hawkinson. He got hurt, I believe, in what was it week two? No,
Late.
it was actually kind of later in the season, November maybe. So it is going to take it, like I said, it may take him time, but by all accounts, he is ahead of schedule, and things are looking on the up and up for TJ Hawkinson. But I just like this call because I like punting the tight end position, and what's a pick with at that position with more upside than him. I mean, he's been an absolute stud over the past few seasons, and with the young quarterback in McCarthy, maybe he's the starter by the time he gets back. But even if Darnold's still the quarterback, these kind of backup level or even younger quarterbacks, they tend to look at their tight end as that safety valve. And who's a better safety valve than T.J. Hawkinson?
Exactly. And not to harp on it, that much more, but we talked total fantasy points and just a couple comparisons. I know I brought up like your boy with Kincaid or Pitts, but just as a question, don't you think that, a healthy Alvin Kamara is most likely going to score more overall points than a Kyle Pitts or a Kincaid?
I mean, most likely because most fantasy redraft leagues don't have that tight end premium. So most of the tight ends aren't going to score more than an Alvin Kamara. And just to clarify, yeah, Hawkinson was injured pretty late last year. It was week 16 against Detroit. He got hurt. So it may take some time for him to come back, but we'll see. But like I said, upside wins championships, and sometimes you got to swing for the fences.